Okay, hold up. All right. I'm going to give this a minute to really start this episode off. All right. Hi, how you doing? This is Lavonne with the Red Cup Chronicles. Holding red cups. So last episode when I'm talking about what ground my gears and I went all about the St. Louis food places and everything, it was yanking. It was yanking more than I thought. It had like heck of views, whatever, and I just want to stick with the whole Red Cup Chronicles. Everybody relate to the Red Cup shit, right? So I'm going to touch up on what happened last episode that I like to touch up on. Then I'm going to go on with this episode. So this episode and future episodes will have 2 topics only, depending on what's going on with me and what's going on within times, right? So last episode, only thing I want to touch up on with the whole unemployment thing when I was laid off for 3 weeks. So Missouri straight played me, said, well, we ain't going to give you unemployment because something from the other job. I say, no. I was laid off from one job. That's why I wanted the unemployment for. The other one I knew I wasn't going to get. Because these Missouri companies are so shisty that they are willing to say any and everything. It's like when I worked in Illinois, they were kind of shisty, but they were shisty towards the end. Missouri companies, they would do anything to keep a person in damn near poverty. Like, this is why I'm not a fan of anything government assistance at times, because it's not against the government, but I'm talking about our state government in general. And they don't want to give you unemployment. They barely want to give you food stamps. It's like whatever they want you to have, that's what they give you. That's why I always try to keep a job. If I get fired, lose a job, whatever, I always try to keep myself occupied, whatever, so I won't have to have those rejection phone calls and stuff. And the other thing I want to touch upon, this may have to transfer over to YouTube towards the end of the year. It's like this show gonna transfer over to YouTube because I still want to keep my page as a family page. Otherwise, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to go to a family function like, Jocelyn, why you say this? Not that they would ask me, but just in case they want to ask me, I want to transfer this over to YouTube because I want a wider audience. It's like, honestly, I'm in talks again, like different technology stuff, just to make this a wider show, whatever. And I want to talk more about more. I want a wider audience because, look, this is really therapy for me from when my brother died almost a year and a half ago. And he's always posting stuff on live and everything. And thank y'all for watching my lives. Thank y'all for everything. You all have been part of my therapy. You all have been making me better in life when I didn't really believe in myself. So this show is dedicated for all those who need somebody to talk to. Depression is real. And it's like, this one lady was getting, I'm going to go off subject for just a few seconds, but this one lady, I heard her was getting gone off on by her boyfriend at my day job. And she was just talking. I say, look, and I tell anybody, depression is everywhere. Depression is easily done. And I would rather for you to talk to somebody than going crazy. So these lives and stuff, they're really therapy for me. Some people say Jocelyn talk too much. Some people say Jocelyn show too much. It's like I try to keep it 100 with folks, whatever. So this show will transfer over to YouTube before the end of the year. But before I go on with this episode, I would like to thank y'all in general. So, what's up, Antoine? I ain't seen you since UMSL. So, what did happen last weekend, man, that temp job played me out of like a little bit over 13 hours on my check. I saw my check. I said, hold up. I know I worked more than this. Well, you start such, no, I didn't start such and such day. I started 2 days before. They didn't add the other 2 days in and everything. So I was a little bit upset about that. Cause I was like, ooh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But everything happens for a reason. So one incentive about my day job, it's a temp job and everything. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, D'Angela. So one of the incentive is if you come to work on time and work a whole shift, you get a $50 gift card from Walmart. Motherfuckers love Walmart. So they try to skip over me and say, well, you gotta. I said, hold up, player. This is my second week. I want that $50. So I got my $50 gift card and everything. I bought some more work shirts and everything because I get tired of wearing the same stuff. And people, when you wear the same stuff sometimes, even though it's in uniform, people think you dirty. And I ain't no dirty good. So it's like, just trying to be blessed. Just trying to like, ha! So this show will be very much therapy for me. Like I say, depression is real. If y'all want to hit my inbox, even if I don't like you, just say, Jocelyn, please don't go. And I will at least try to be help to you or trying to find you some help. So going on this episode, since I'll talk about last episode, let's go on with this episode. I just want to make last episode really, really fast, right quick. So a brief silence for those who lost their lives with Hurricane Harvey. I'm not sleeping, by the way. Alright. Hurricane Harvey is in Houston right now. Very much like Hurricane Katrina, Ivan, Diana, and everything. It's flooded really, really bad. Missouri, we have experienced some crazy floods in certain areas. Last flood we have was right before I moved to this apartment and everything. Matter of fact, I was supposed to move to this apartment like around Christmas time, 2015, but my old landlord at the time lived in Eureka, Missouri, and this is South County. So with Highway 44, 55, it was a lot of flood going on there. Yes, it's winter. It's crazy, but it happened. So a lot of natural disasters go on around this country all the time. The one thing I get scared of about me falling asleep deeply, every earthquake that we had since I've been living, I've slept through it. The earthquake in 98, it was around 2000s. Like few earthquakes in 2000s that were brief, but I was like Silent Night, Rockabye Baby on that. So those who are listening from Hurricane Harvey, prayers with you. I'm with you. God is with you through it's like some of my old classmates are in Houston right now looking for shelter, whatever, with this tragedy. And it's like, don't nobody give a damn about a tragedy unless it hits home. And we need to start really thinking about tragedies going on outside our own homes, because it could very well be our families. I ain't trying to cry, but I just got semi-emotional because my brother just like early this year just moved to Austin. Anybody that knows anything about natural disaster, it spreads. It don't just happen it happens in one city, but it could spread to another city. And since my brother don't like to answer his phone in time, I contacted his girlfriend to see what was going on, and thank God they're awesome. Thank God they're safe. Thank God rain is not even touching my little brother's area. Thank you, God, it's not touching my brother area. But the areas of Houston, areas around that's affected by Hurricane Harvey, just even vow and pray tonight. It's in my heart to pray for y'all and your families, because you can have so many blessings from God to be lost just like that. Just like that. And like I said, Missouri, we haven't had too many tragedies. But like I said, besides the earthquakes and the crazy floods, whatever. But just know I'm there with y'all. Looking at all those floods and people floating, whatever. Y'all make it look simple, but I can't imagine losing everything I own due to a natural disaster. Another thing that happened last week, a dear confidant, friend of mine, this woman was like a stepmom to me, had passed away. And I'm dedicating part of this episode to her because we would sit down, we'll talk over wine and salads and everything. And one of the things that she would say to me is like, Jocelyn, not everybody's going to take it honestly. Not everybody's going to take you being so open. So I raised my red cup to her. Rest in peace, Tammy. You don't have to hurt no more. You don't have to think about no more medical visits. God is with you, and I hope your spirit lives on. So, on the topic with Black Boy Joy. Oh my God, did y'all see that fight with Floyd Mayweather, honey? I ain't gonna lie, I had a white boy win, and that's because I'm always with the underdog. I'm not really into the money team. Honestly, I think he's a prick, but Black Boy Joy, Black Boy did that. He let that white boy get tired. It's not a race thing. It's really not. It's really not a race thing, but he let that white boy get tired, and by the 7th, 8th, 9th round, he got KO, man. And that fight was wonderful to see because it was very much anticipated. It was a lot. And again, Black Boy Joy. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor, Mr. Controversy King, Mr. I Hate Black Women. He don't hate black women. It's like, I've been following this guy since 2011. He says a lot about black people, but he says a lot of things that we want to say, but the main thing that gets us and him is his delivery. Mr. I Can't Stand Black Women, Mr. YouTube Controversy King, Mr. I Get My Videos Taken the fuck down whenever. He had that whole fight live. If y'all wanted to watch that fight and you didn't have to pay for it, you should have watched it on his channel. He has a large following. Oh, it's like 1 million people saw the fight. 1 million people saw the fight through his YouTube channel. So, like I said, say what the hell you want to say about him, but he was GOAT for that. Me, dude, everything. I don't agree with everything he said, but at the same time, I agree with the message he's trying to send out to black people that we need to do better. And another Black Boy Joy, Mr. Kel Mitchell. Home in a good burger. Can I take your order? When did this dude get so fine? Red Cup, honey. Red Cup. When did he get so fine? Dang, he got the beard game. Whew. Oh, snap. Oh, okay, hold up. Hey, okay, I'm live. Just checking out my internet. I'm about to come back. Ooh. Woo. Oh. Whew, so, internet must be fixed by now. It's like, this is my second episode, and internet just want to just say, screw me. Again. So. Sorry this episode's not as goofy as the last episode, but, I just wanted to touch on some serious stuff. How else you going to use your platform instead of looking like a clown? So, about this Black Boy Joy thing. When did Kel Mitchell get so fine as one? Baby, it ain't always say. You get older, you age like fine wine. You just get finer and finer as time go on. And I don't even think he's going. Oof. I love men with beards. Oh my God. Shoot. Man. Ooh, let me raise my red cup to that. That was a nice, refreshing picture of Mr. Kel Mitchell. So, like I say, Black Boy Joy, because black men, they're not being praised enough. Although you get on my damn nerves, I praise you. Oh, sexy black cells. Whoo, y'all just come in every single shade, honey. Whoo, Black Boy Joy, honey. The other episode I want to talk about is a pregnancy. Well, Issa not pregnant, which is no. So men could be some investigating as men could investigate when they want to. So dude come up to me like a week or two ago, like, hey babe, you ain't saying nothing about your time. Well, might be late. Dude was like, dang, babe, you sleeping a lot. I said, well, I have work and it's like my first time really having a schedule for real. So it's like I've been losing a little sleep and everything. So I was regaining my sleep at the same time. And yeah. Yeah. So last weekend I was smashing these red velvet Oreos. Whew, this is good. Whoa. I was smashing these red velvet Oreos to the point they were almost gone. Babe, you've been having the munchies lately. So I knew I wasn't pregnant because we don't Jersey. Those in battle rap know Jersey, what Jersey means. So went on here, took that good old test, and it was negative. So Issa not pregnant. I was so happy because I'm 34 and I'm still not ready. I would rather babysit. I'll go over to Issa and babysit my best friend kids. Oh, those kids are so cute and active. I'd rather babysit them and scare them a little bit instead of having my own. But yeah, it's like all this stuff going on. Black Boy Joy been spreading all throughout the weekend. Shoot, Missouri played me about unemployment, but oh well, because I always try to keep a job. They try to play me by my Walmart gift card, but I wouldn't let them. And I'm going for that Walmart gift card on Friday. Man, it's like $50 ain't a lot, but when you go to Walmart, $50 is like gold for a Walmart gift card. Y'all just don't know. So, shoot, I am not pregnant. Thank God. Can y'all really picture me as a mom? I think I'd be a very good mom, but to each his own. Black Boy Joy. I see y'all watching, so is there anything that you would like to say to me while I'm here? You know, all y'all just tuning in, y'all could just tune in at the beginning because I have so much to say. Oh my God. Red Cup. This is the Red Cup Chronicle. So, my day today. So I went to work. I had to change work overtime, but I intended on going to my night job. I overslept. So it's one of those things, if you don't come or you come late, you going to be off the schedule for a while. So I say, okay, if I'm going to be off the schedule, I could pick up some hours at my day job. I was going to do that anyway, but yeah, so it's like I fell asleep because I said, okay, let me take a quick nap. I looked over. It's like the last episode I reviewed, like, I say around 4 or 5 times just to get some ideas for this episode. So, I'm working, y'all. I'm working. And like I say, this show is my therapy for issues in general. Like I say, y'all watching my live, y'all part of my healing process. I'm not necessarily depressed now, but it's like things could go so wrong and so split a second. We need to come together as one. Black, white, purple, Gumby, green, brown, whatever. And you should talk to people more often because, like I say, depression is real. So by y'all watching my live, I thank y'all so much. Like I say, I started doing lives and stuff. It's like I've always done lives here and there, like a little videotape myself, but I started doing them more often when my brother died, like back in March 2016. So, rest in peace, all the fallen loved ones. Rest in peace, some of those people who lost their lives with Harvey. Like I say, if you can't donate, keep those people in your prayers. Oh my goodness. I seen some of the clips about Hurricane Harvey. That is hard to live through. Facebook friends showing different pictures of the rain, the flood, and Missouri's, we have our floods, but dang, It's kind of like watching the flood of '93. It didn't hit all the areas, but it did hit some of St. Louis. Kind of like watching that whole tornado action back in St. Anne, whatever. I've done security around the time of that tornado hitting the airport and everything. And that whole airport, it looked like a trap house. It was all boarded up in certain areas of the airport. So if you don't have a heart, you just don't have a heart. But if you saw the flood of '93 and the whole thing about the tornado thing going on back in, let me think, 2012, like 2011 or 12, if you could picture that, and that tornado just hit small areas of St. Louis, but it screwed us hard as a rock. So, like I said, I had a nice production day at work early today. Thinking about my red cup, I was thinking about y'all all day today. Like, ooh, I can't wait to shoot another episode, honey. Getting ideas and everything. Like I say, I'm going to try to get some technology to transfer this to YouTube so I could keep this a family page. Oh my God. Shit. Oh God. Oh, goody. Goody goody gumdrops. My internet it's mad crazy. I swear. Months ago. So, like I said, if you could picture that flood of '93 or that tornado that hit the airport area, you can have a heart for those in Hurricane Harvey, for real. Like, dude. Don't nobody want to say nothing. Don't nobody want to do anything unless it hit close to home. And it almost did hit close to home to me. Like I said, my little brother just moved to Texas back in February or January at the earliest. Classmates are in Houston right now surviving through Hurricane Harvey. So, those who are affected by Hurricane Harvey, God is with you and I'm with you. And again, it's not a pregnant. But man, I did bash those red velvet Oreos. If I saw myself eating those Oreos, I would think I was pregnant too. They were so good, and I love red velvet. I can't help myself. Oh my God. And it's like a lot of black boys